We are live for what it's worth from the Royale with Cheese Arena in beautiful downtown Chicago, Illinois, on the fastest internet backbone in the world. We're here on the Internet Broadcast Network, the Independent Broadcast Network. I can't even get the name right. It's going to be one of those kind of nights, I can already tell. But it is Friday night hockey. It is Friday night, and it is time for hockey. And we're celebrating the 81st anniversary of the repeal of Prohibition with tonight's shenanigans, whatever they may end up being. I'm Winners with the One. I'm here with Dr. Killinger. Hello, man.
Hey. I have only a beer, but, Prohibition is gone, so hey.
Okay, yes. Well, yeah. It counts.
It counts.
So we thought the playoffs would be beginning tonight, but actually there is still some issues to be hashed out as far as seeding in the playoffs, and so tonight is the night of we're all going to try to figure that out together as best we can. Several of the games that were scheduled tonight were actually played last week, so we won't need to do those. I know that there is a game on the schedule between the Knights of Jerusalem and Can't Score, Won't Score. And also, the other game that we thought was going to happen is it already took place. So the Cock Dragons are scheduled to take on Team Fancy for, I believe this will be a battle for who will be the second seed in the playoffs. So so much is on the line tonight. Right now we're looking at an open skate, which is 6-4 in favor of the red team. We started the third period here, and blue team taking it, trying to come back. So, yeah, we have at least 2 HQML games scheduled. I know that Team Fancy is here. I think they are ready to play. I'm not sure if we'll do that after this or if we'll do another open skate. But, yes, we will be allegedly seeing Team Fancy take on. Oh, look at that one from Matt.
Sure exactly how that one works, but yeah.
No. Hey, a goal's a goal, and you got to give it to Matt. He comes up with creative ways to get the puck in the net, and that was certainly one of them. We think we've seen it all here. And Tidge says the Knights of Jerusalem are here, so I'm happy to see that. The very mysterious Knights of Jerusalem, they have got a chance to be from out of nowhere, to be the #1 seed in their division in the playoffs. There's Leafs getting one, his third of the game. And so, yeah, there's defenseman Jerry. Yeah, they've got their whole team here. The Knights are ready. So we are. I'm told they're like from England and they have their own server and stuff. We just don't know much about them, but we do know that they have had a hard road to climb to get to where they're at, but they are going to be contending tonight, yes, as we said, for the top seed in Division II for the playoffs. So that's big. And so early congratulations to them for getting in and having a very good debut season. We'll see how they do against Can't Score, Won't Score, assuming, of course, that Can't Score, Won't Score is in the building for that. Well, we never know, Killinger. We
never know.
We show up here and hope other people do as well. Blue team looking to get one in front. It chipped at the net and knocked away. Let's get a piece of that. Did Fuzzy Wuzzy, who's in the net for the red team, and that will give them a chance to push this the other way. Coming down, the shot, and easily deflected by Doctor, who's going to get the save there. And the red team will hold on to it in the neutral zone for the time being, and now just kind of the puck kind of shuffles between several players, and it will be switched up. Matt with room going to work his way around Pup, and now trying to get through Leafs, and he's going to go ahead and launch one. This will go over the net. 2 minutes left in this game, 7-5. It's turning out to be pretty close. Blue team coming on strong here at the end. Couple of minutes left to do something. Shooting from distance, shot wide to the right. And will they be able to hold this in? Nice usage of the wall. Matt splits the difference between two defenders, and he is loose. He shoots, he scores. Roofs one, his 6th of the game, 8-5. And wow. And defenseman Jerry seems to be in rare form tonight. He's ready to play. if his chat comments are any indication.
Yeah, I dare say.
Yeah, this is going to be good times. I can already tell. Here's the blue team. On the loose, the goalie seems to be kind of indifferent to this. And Yimus, which is Sammy spelled backwards. I get it, man. I get it. Makes it 8-6. So we'll probably try to get to the Knights of Jerusalem right after this, since they seem to be really hyped to get in here. And plus, if they're overseas, there's Sammy with a second goal, and he has pulled the blue team to within one as we near the 1 minute mark of the third period. And yeah, they're asking if there is one more open skate next. Yeah, so it's up to them. Kapanen shoots and scores for the red team. Puts them up by 2. So that was a crucial goal for the red team there, and that may be enough to hold off this blue team, but maybe not. They've got it in the red zone. They're going to catch up to it here. The shot, just over the net. And we'll see if he can pick that up and keep it going. No, we'll dump this all the way to the blue zone. The doctor is going to come out and play this in the corner. And they're running out of time here, 32 seconds. There's Jarkar with it now. And it is kicked away from him. And they have left their net empty, and they're going to go ahead and fling one. Fuzzy Wuzzy with a shot just a little shy of the line. He was almost parallel there. That's going across the crease, and 10 seconds now. That's going to do it. 9-7, your scoreline of the open skate here. And yeah, now we're going to see. Did can't score, won't score show up for this? Certainly the Knights of Jerusalem are all here. They're here in force.
Yeah, and yeah, I guess it will be another free skate if the other team's not here.
Yeah.
That certainly seems to be
that
the
team
case.
being, yeah, I believe that will be, yes, can't score, won't score, CSWS. And yeah, we'll we'll play it by ear like we always do. And then yeah, we'll give them one more open skate, and then presumably after that we will we'll see how the Knights of Jerusalem fare. If the other team doesn't show up, then under the rules of HQML Friday Night Hockey, they will get an automatic forfeit win, and so Knights of Jerusalem will have a very easy path to the first seed in the playoffs. I like easy myself.
Yeah, it's hard to beat easy.
Indeed it is, Killjoy.
Free might do it, but
yeah. Easy, cheap, and or free. Yeah. I like my hockey games like I like my relationships.
on ice.
So, yes, on ice. Yes, exactly. Yes.
Bada bing, bada boom. Way too long. I'm slow tonight.
Man, I'm just happy we made it tonight. This is one of those strange nights of Friday Night Hockey. Just the scheduling alone was odd enough. We thought we were probably going to get the playoffs underway tonight, but as it turns out, yeah, there's still scores to settle in the actual regular season. The nice pass across, not able to convert, as Leafs and Matt trying to work the passing game here. Now Matt's just going to he's going to do it again. And again, Fuzzy Wuzzy there for that, but so were a couple of defensive players. And now a shot from long distance almost goes. Almost. It just right over the shoulder of the net. And now they'll try to push one in from close range. This does not go. Again, it will launch, and this will go in the corner. And the red team really doing a good job holding on to the puck here. Shot, save, Sammy. And he will send this one all the way back down to Slugger from Team Fancy. So we're, as we said, Team Fancy is scheduled to play the Cock Dragons tonight. And those are two good teams. I think that's going to be a good matchup if we can get that one going. Tidge's whole family is here tonight. Yes, the Knights are very proud to be here. Right? Well, we're proud to have teams be fucking proud to be here, to be honest with you. I mean, we're talking about the playoffs coming up here. This is season 6 of HQML. It should be a big deal. It should be important to these players and their families. So I like seeing these guys take it as seriously as they are. Yes, Tidge's mom very proud.
There's prestige now. We're at season 6.
Sure, yeah. I mean, the winner will be inscribed forever on the Blood Dragon Memorial Cup, right underneath the disembodied head of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I mean, not everybody can say that they've got their names on that cup. And so it is a very high honor for anyone who plays Hockey Question Mark. This is a free game. It is made by Cryptic Sea. You can get it at hockeyquestionmark.com, and if you haven't already, you totally should, because it's a lot of fun. And the season so far has been a lot of fun, and I'm sure the playoffs will be no different.
Oh man, yeah, the playoffs every season have been pretty phenomenal.
Yep, and so far, Matt finally breaks the scoring barrier as we are at the 1:16 mark of the first period. It took almost 4 minutes for anybody to score in an open skate, which was usually it happens a lot sooner than that. And lots of good opportunities there, but some pretty good defense going on as well, and just some missed opportunities also.
Well, can't. I mean, the goalies have been doing very, very well.
These are two of the top keepers in the league, definitely, Slugger and Sammy. Of course, Sammy, the all-star for three-pronger, they are on hiatus tonight as they have a bye, but they've already, as we said, punched their ticket as the #1 seed in Division I. So their place in the playoffs is assured. We'll see how they do in the playoffs. Tentatively starting next week. I'm not going to make any promises anymore.
Yeah, this point, we'll see.
We'll say these playoffs are scheduled for next week, and then we'll just kind of take it from there. As time ticks down in the first period, we go to intermission with the scoreline holding. Matt's goal, the only one on the board, 1-0. Your scoreline so far. And the Knights are going to Wembley. I can't wait till whatever will be, will be. They're bringing the football chants over to Hockey Question Mark. I approve of this. Shot off the bar, start things off, taking it off the draw, the blue team. Almost getting one in to even this thing up. They will hold it in the red zone. The shot coming in, deflected. He's going to get the rebound. No! Knocked away by Slugger just in time. Wow. Yeah, they're dragging out all the football chants in here. I'm waiting on who ate all the pies. And
Fuzzy Wuzzy just came back to life. He was AFK there for a bit. Right in center ice. Welcome back, Fuzzy. Red team missed you.
Ever since Matt missed part of the end of a game while he was texting Bay in a very similar position, that has sort of become the de facto term for that kind of AFK move. Yeah. So obviously Fuzzy Wuzzy texting Bay here. Sammy with the puck, and that's a good pass up the middle. It is broken up. And red team loose. Fuzzy Wuzzy in front of the net. Big save by Sammy. Oh, man. Fuzzy Wuzzy he had him in his sights there. But a huge, huge stop from Sammy. And he'll have to do it again here now. Taser in front. Shoots and scores. And that makes it 2-0. And wow. Yeah, Tidge is bringing them all out. Yes. People are just like, what?
Of course, the guy is really confused. Is shirtless Doug. It's always the guy who doesn't have a shirt on that's going, huh?
Oh, man. They've got them all in here. That's great.
Get a little overseas exposure here. A little culture.
Yes, absolutely. There's a shot, and wow, Sammy saw that somehow through several bodies and sticks in front. And again, another one, but not quite.
Hey, guys, do you know if we're doing HQML?
Yes, we're doing it right now. As a matter of fact, it's yeah. Are you guys playing?
Yeah, we're CSWS.
We're the Dev 2 team.
You're the
Can't
what?
score, won't score.
Oh, okay. Yes, you will be playing next against the Knights of Jerusalem right here on IBN.
Should we not be talking?
Oh, you can if you want. It's cool. Are you guys excited about tonight's game?
Yeah,
we are.
Battling for first. It's going to be an intense game.
It totally will. Yeah, this one's got 2 minutes left in the second. The Knights are here. Have you guys got your whole team here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so after this game, I guess that's going to happen. So, yeah, we're 2 minutes left in the second, and then you guys are on. Good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. I think we're going to win now that he said good luck to us. We're going to win.
Yeah, I know, dude. The one and only Winters. All right, let's go get our team.
All right. Talk to you later, Winters.
All right, guys.
All right, see you, man.
So,
Very
we
nice.
find out from the horse's mouth, as it were, that can't score, won't score is in the building.
Is somehow prepared despite not knowing whether or not we're even doing HQML. Is somehow prepared. Awesome. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Beautiful. Oh, so we can. I'm feeling the excitement mounting, and there's Leafs.
There you
A
go.
nice shot and score. Captain will get the assist, and he just had to rifle that one through, and yeah, just through attrition, that one gets in the net. And a good shot and score. Under a minute now left in the second period, and as we just found out, right after this, it's going to be can't score, won't score versus Knights of Jerusalem for first. And
All right.
hot damn, they're taking it as seriously as we are, so I really appreciate that.
I see several of them now are in the server. There you have it. They're slowly arriving.
That is wonderful. Half a minute left in the second here on this final open skate of the night, and this one has been a close and low scoring
Yeah,
open skate.
Surprisingly defensive struggle here.
Yeah, we're
A lot of good
unaccustomed
shots,
to that.
but a lot of even better saves.
Yes, it's been defense and goalies really getting it done here. And so it leads to an interesting third period before our HQML games will start. Tidge wants to make a motivational speech, and yeah, sure.
What's the worst that could happen? Not a lot. Not by IBN standards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we have very high standards here, as you can tell, if you've been watching this cast and all the other ones we do.
And so, yeah, we're just starting the third here.
Which, yeah, I don't know. I've never seen the Knights of Jerusalem on this particular voice chat server, but they may be doing something from within the game for motivational speaking purposes. I'm not sure.
All right, I think we're just going to do it here in text there.
That sounds great.
But they shall never take.
They may take our number one seed, but they shall never take. Let me guess. Oh, I know this one. Our defenseman, Jerry. Oh, okay.
That was not what I was going to guess, but okay. Go Tidge, all right.
Yes.
Jerry's happy about that.
It's very Mel Gibson-esque. Yeah. They're painting their faces blue, and they're getting out the Union Jacks, and Mel Gibson is defenseman Jerry's uncle. Yes, this is entertaining stuff so far. Well, good luck to you guys, too. Win it for Marianne Hobbs. .318 now in the third period of this open skate, and we're still stuck at 2-1 on the scoreboard as the red team trying to move in another goal, as they definitely have the numbers in the zone. There is Fuzzy Wuzzy. He's going to go ahead and take this, and he's going to send it all the way back to Slugger, and they will reset him here. As Slugger now takes it, it's going to be intercepted, though, at center ice, and the shot's going to come, and it's going to go in front. This is a chance for the blue team. Super hot glue, and sees the opportunity and takes it. As, yeah, they just managed to dislodge the puck and catch him on the counterattack. So heads-up play by Super Hot Glue ties things up at 2. As we're about halfway through this third period now, and it is anybody's game as we have reached a tie game status. Good stuff here. So, yeah, the very tension-packed open skate. Red team trying to set up the one-timer in the slot. The pass goes a little shy of the intended receiver, and now they're just going to try to bounce this around and keep possession as the blue team's starting to tighten up on defense here. Look at that moves from Matt.
Oh,
boy.
He knew who it was before he even scored. Doesn't even need a name tag.
Yes, those are very Matt-esque moves we're seeing there. And so the go-ahead goal is his, 3-2, 141 left in the third, and wow, he just deked his way around the entire team straight up the middle. And
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, amazing. There. That's the kind of stuff you'll see from Three-Pronger when they start their playoff campaign, which may or may not begin next week. But here is the puck at center ice. Blue team trying to get back and get a shot. Long attempt there is blocked before it can get off there. Super Hot Glue sending one up at the point. And now he's going to chip one in. Save made. Slugger. He manages to just fling that one out. And now an errant block is going to send the puck all the way behind the net and back around. And that will be back into the red zone. Here is the blue team with a chance. 42 seconds now. And stolen. Matt with it now. Fuzzy Wuzzy there as well. He's got Taser in front. And so Matt has options here. He'll probably just, he looks for the spin move. And it will go back to his zone. They are, with the 1-goal lead, they can afford to kind of take some time off the clock here. But it could turn around on them quickly as the blue team almost got possession back. 10 seconds now. And he puts one towards his own. Yeah.
Just to go overtime, I guess. Somebody really wants to play some more.
Well, that's going to do it. And a very entertaining open skate ends 3-2 in favor of the red team. And the GGs come out, and now we will see what happens between these two Titanic teams. No, Matt, no more free skate. We're ready. I think these guys are both here. Yes, they are. As yes, it will be can't score, won't score, taking on the Knights of Jerusalem, and this is for first place in the division.
And I don't have my rosters here in front of me. Knights of Jerusalem are very nice in wearing tags.
Uh-huh. And yeah, I don't think we do not pass. Were they on the schedule tonight? That's what he's asking. Yeah, that is correct. It's can't score, won't score versus Knights of Jerusalem. Yes. All right. Hopefully we have figured this all out. Well, we'll have to reset the game, yes. And having done that, now we'll start the festivities. I know Team Fancy, some of the guys from Team Fancy are here. I can see them. And the Cog Dragons. It's the Cog Dragons versus Team Fancy is the scheduled.
Yeah, I don't really care which two teams play.
Yeah,
but,
it's just whoever's here, right?
Yeah, I mean, the Knights of Jerusalem are in, but can't score, won't score says they're ready. But certain people like Sean Avery just keep jumping in anyway because they can. And I think it's funny.
Well, the real Sean Avery is kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so once again, we will need to reset, yes. Okay, and here they go. There is nobody epic from CSWS.
All right.
Yeah, that's their team. Yeah, here we go.
And Sean Avery's gone.
Okay, yeah.
He was, he just kept trolling too many times, and now he's got a game to play tonight. I guess he's not playing.
Yeah, well, any hockey fan would not be unhappy to see Sean Avery gone. So here we go, man.
In blue for Can't Score, Won't Score, we have Trev Crow, not Hades, the Actony 2.0, and Nobody Epic 1, 2, 3. And in red,
immediately shoots and scores.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. And in red for the Knights of Jerusalem, we have, oh boy, I'm going to screw this up immediately.
Defenseman
Witiki.
Jerry. Oh.
Yep. Tidge, Zam, and defenseman Jerry. The always very excitable defenseman Jerry.
Oh, yes. Both these teams have won their way into people's hearts. I know, actually, some of these guys from Can't Score, Won't Score, I think they've had a pretty tough week as far as some of the other leagues are concerned. So I'm sure they're very happy to settle in and try to go for first here in HQML, the premier league of all leagues of hockey in North America and the world.
Yes.
If I do say so myself.
And this is the most prestigious Zam.
Zam!
The longest running league.
And the Knights of Jerusalem have just tied this thing up. 3:48 left in the first period. And again, we're looking at a pretty wide open game here. So here we'll see what Can't Score, Won't Score does in response. They've got one right in front there. It looks like Zam will try to catch up to this first, but it will be held in by CSWS. And now sent out. Tidge got it out, but stuck back in. Here is another chance. Oh, it gets past him. Nobody epic with the second goal of the game. Oh, my goodness.
We have 3 goals.
Oh, Tidge. So now here they go again. The shot, and this one wide. Looks like somebody got a piece of that on its way to the net. So 2-1, Can't Score, Won't Score with the lead currently. And they're trying to take the puck at center ice, left to wait for the AK Tony, possibly. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a firearm reference. I'm not sure. But they're going to shoot from distance. There's a save from Tidge, who's going to knock this one up. And here's a rebound shot, and he got a little bit of that one. It goes wide to the left. And they are giving him a lot of work right there in the front of the net. And so now just a backhand eased towards him, and he will immediately throw out of there. And the AK Tony will send it down. Nobody there to pick this up. Not Hades coming for it. He will get to it first. And so can't score, won't score, retaining possession in the Knights of Jerusalem end of the rink. And now they will dig it out. Now shot back towards the net. Tidge with a save. He's taking his time getting it out of there, as Nobody Epic was coming right at him looking for his third goal of the game. He gets it over his blade. And so now the puck just loose in the neutral zone. Shot from distance. This will go well wide to the right. And they're holding on to it for the moment. 1.5 minutes left in the first period. Here's Trev Crow. He's going to take this. Go ahead and send the pass up. Zam picks it off. He's trying to wave everybody away with a lot of wild stick action there. And they are driven off the puck. This could be a chance for CanScore if they can get it loose. And they're going to at least put it towards the net. Tidge there. And he will again use the boards to get this away. And coming right back at him, though. Again, very wide to the right. And defenseman Jerry will handle this puck. Now it's center ice. They're going to take it down. It does get stolen. 42 seconds now. Time ticking down in the first period. The shot. Nobody Epic with a nice one there. A nice off-speed shot as he just knuckled one at about waist level. And a tough one for any goalie. And so they're going to get another shot here. Save made, Tidge. 28 seconds now, and CanScore, won't score has opened up a 2-goal lead, 3-1, as we start to look towards the end of this first period and start to get ready for the second. And the Knights are on the move. They've got a 2-0 break, and he goes past the net before he's able to get the shot off Waikiki there. And they will try to gather it back up and get something on frame again, but not able to do so in time. This one will go to the second.
Good period to the opponent.
Okay. What was the message there? Something about the opponent.
Yeah, good period, I believe.
Okay. Well, yes, it was a good period. And these teams match up pretty well. I think Nobody Epic is definitely the man to watch right now for CanScore. And so it's kind of, I think it may be a battle between he and Tidge in the net over there for Knights of Jerusalem. And here is the AK Tony, the Actony, however we choose to pronounce his name. I'm sure it's not properly pronounced, but that I will pronounce that a good save on his behalf. So yeah, both goalies are having to stand tall here, as it's very much like that open skate we just watched, except this one counts for points. The winner of this will be the first seed in Division II of the playoffs. This is the oh, what a save there. Ooh. As Tidge in traffic able to make the stop. And another one coming at him. This one will go wide to the right. As we have elapsed a minute here in the second period, and already a lot of action. And CanScore, he sends one across there. He was looking for, like Nobody Epic and Trev Crow trying to set up a little give and go there, but it's just not on target the way they were looking to put it on. And so now they will try to set up again. It is intercepted in the neutral zone. And now Trev Crow will take it. Tony there. So he sends it over the blade of the Knights player in the middle there. I believe that was Zam. And so now they will handle it in their own zone. And Whitekey trying to get loose. He will race to the corner with this one. And Tony able to get it out just in time. And a very heads-up play from the goalie. And so we've gone about 2 minutes here. And it's, it's a very wide-open game so far. We're seeing a lot of shots. I mean, both these teams are able to move the puck offensively pretty well. So, but yeah, this is the first, season 6 is kind of an experimental season here in HQML because this is the first time we've worked with 2 divisions. They wanted to make it to where there weren't as many blowouts, and there's a save there by Tony. But it was supposed to kind of, so you'd have your promotion and relegation, as it were, talking about football stuff. And also, you know, you've got teams that kind of match up as far as skill levels and so forth. That was the idea. And so this is the first time out. And yeah, there may be some, I don't know, wrinkles to be worked out as far as the details of how it actually works. I mean, the fact that we got this far and nobody really knew who was in the playoffs, let alone how the seeding was. So clearly more fine-tuning is needed. But so far it's made for some interesting games. And it's made for some new teams like this Knights of Jerusalem team getting in and making some waves right off the bat. And can't score, won't score, of course. With this 2-goal lead, 1.5 minutes left in the second, and they were looking to add to it there. But Whitekey's going to get loose. He's going to go past Tony here, and Tony manages to get enough pressure on him to force that one into the corner. He came out big and made a big stop. And so now they're going to fire from distance. This will go well over the net. It is about 2 feet, 2 virtual feet, if you will, over the crossbar. And that'll take us to the 1 minute mark. The Knights of Jerusalem still hang on, looking to punch one in. Tony with a save as he followed that pass. And these goalies are really having to step it up, and they are doing it. Yes, nobody epic saying the saves. Yes, and he is correct. 43 seconds now. We'll see if Tony plays this one or just lets nobody epic handle it. He will. He has plenty of time to do so. Here comes Swikey. He'll use the boards to get it around him. And that one is stolen, though, and it will go back to Tony. 27 seconds now. And he keeps just trying to board this one, and the Knights keep stealing those passes. But here's a shot on the other side. Tidge waves this one away. And wow. So again, yeah, like I said, both goalies are the story so far. 6 seconds now, and barring anything crazy here, yes, okay. That will do it for the second period. I never can rule anything out completely, College. Yes, we will go to the third period. 3-1, your score line. Can't score, won't score. And it's mostly been about nobody epic, who's really been the primary goal scorer for them. And so now it will be incumbent upon the Knights of Jerusalem to try to overcome that 2-goal deficit. And already they're facing shots immediately off the draw here as Tidge sees that one go wide to the left. And here are the Knights. They will push this into the zone. It is sent back the other way. And nobody epic is loose. He shoots and scores!
Fourth.
Oh, man. Tidge just got a chunk of that one. And it bounced off of his stick. And not enough to stop it from going into the net. 4-1 now is the score. And can't score, won't score is scoring. Pretty good stuff here, Coach.
Yeah, so far so good. It's been a pretty explosive game so far, to use one of those adjectives. It's largely meaningless, yet still sounds good.
Well, I mean, what better way to sum up casting? You know, it's largely meaningless, but it sounds good. I mean, that's kind of our sort of modus operandi here at the Independent Broadcast Network, certainly. Oh, but it's a lot easier when you see such great play happening beneath you, as we've seen here tonight. Both these teams, they came to play, and they are going at it hard. Now, the Knights of Jerusalem, they've had an interesting road here, to say the least. They did, of course, they did beat Claude Giroux.
That
oh my
is
God!
True. Yeah, they did.
Yes, Claude
Historical
being
match.
the only representative of Redo the Third that one night, and yeah, he took these guys on one before. Zam!
There
For
you
the
go.
second of the game.
Nice shot indeed.
And the puck goes crazy. The crowd watching from Wembley Stadium. Zam's family, Tidge's family, they're all going nuts over there. Marianne Hobbs, I'm sure, is applauding them reservedly in the nice English way as well. And the Knights of Jerusalem, they are not done here. 2:47 left. They are, that was a close one there.
Dangerous,
It goes across the crease, yes. But they have narrowed the margin to 2 now, and they've got 2.5 minutes to try to catch up with Can't Score, Won't Score, but they are not letting up on the CSWS side either. They are certainly pouring it on offensively here in this game. And now they will take the puck in their own zone. Nobody Epic trying to get it away. Whitekey, he skates past it there, and that will give them time to, and this one's going on net. Tidge has to come out and make the save, and does. So defenseman Jerry, who is playing defense, we have seen him play on offense, I think, to fool people.
Yeah, it's yeah.
It's just, oh, this guy's obviously playing defense, and then, ha ha.
Ha ha.
Yes.
See that coming, yes.
Here's a shot from distance, a save made. Looked like it went off the post there. And wow, so the Knights are going to have to do something here. They do get it into the CSWS zone, and chasing it down. There'll be a race for it here. Waikiki trying to hold it in, does. Tony will take it now. Again, he will use the upper boards to sling this one over. And Tidge and defenseman Jerry will do the honors for KOG. Now they're going to take it back into the other zone. Whitekey there. He is boarded up by Hades. And it will be Zam who will get to this. He's going to look to set one up in front, and Tony breaks it up. We go under a minute now, and it's looking very good for Can't Score, Won't Score, and they have the puck and are moving it. And a little bit of pressure there, gets past it, shot, deflected. Oh, it did. Oh, man. The deflection almost goes, but Tidge, very alert. Somehow, he manages to keep that one out. But it may be all for naught, as they say across the pond. 20 seconds now, and a 2-goal lead for Can't Score, Won't Score. And they will not get in a hurry here as time ticks down. And so it looks like this one is going to go in the books as a win for them, possibly. Oh, here's another chance. And it gets beyond Whitekey there. Defenseman Jerry coming out. And the GGs come out as well. Put it in stone, your winners will be Can't Score, Won't Score. They will be the first seed in the playoffs, but the Knights of Jerusalem are not done yet. That will make them second seed in the playoffs, which allegedly start next week.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do there.
So we're going to go with who's up next year. We've got...
I believe it was supposed to be the Cog Dragons versus Team Fancy.
That's what I thought. See who's here, who shows up, who plays.
But GG's to both those teams. That was a good game, and we've really enjoyed the mysterious Knights of Jerusalem in their debut campaign here on Friday Night Hockey, and great effort from Can't Score, Won't Score. Like I said, a tough week for some of those guys on the team. And, when it all comes down to it, just be yourself. And they were themselves tonight, and they didn't need to be anybody else but themselves to get the W. So GG's to them.
Indeed, very much so. GG. And we're saying it's supposed to be
the Cog Dragons versus Team Fancy, I think. Yes. And yeah, those are not the Cock Dragons. When will the video be uploaded to YouTube? Sometime over the weekend?
Yeah. I'll try and remember to do it tonight. So in England, that means probably you'll be able to view it in the afternoon.
Yes. So when your family see this, I know they will be proud. Hell, I'm proud.
So we have Redo the Third is out here.
Redo the Third is out here. And this is a team that, well,
I didn't think was playing tonight.
Yeah. They played last week, and I believe that was with We Do Not Pass.
Yeah.
And that was the game in which they traded Hess over to the other team in mid-game after they had ensured a solid lead and therefore a win on the board. So their playoff destiny, I thought, was assured, yes. But then again, man, you know, we don't claim to know what the hell's going on on any of this. We just show up and do the matches. And so, yeah. Yeah, indeed. Slugger asked, what is this? You got me, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out here, man.
And they're saying that they think they're under the impression that they are playing We Do Not Pass tonight.
Yeah, but they did that last week. They did that last week, though.
Yeah.
Or they play Can't Score, Won't Score.
Okay, yeah. It was Redo the Third versus Can't Score, Won't Score. Okay.
Yeah.
So Redo the Third. Well, who were they? Okay. Okay, yeah. This says that, yeah, We Do Not Pass and Redo the Third are supposed to play for the last playoff spot. Okay. Well, it looks like that playoff spot will go to Redo the Third.
Yeah,
I guess.
What it looks like. Yeah, unless, yeah.
Did anyone from We Do Not Pass show up?
I have not seen a single tag.
I don't think they did. And so, Redo the Third, if indeed we are counting... Okay, well, just for the record, if indeed Redo the Third was scheduled to play tonight, they got the win.
Yep, I think so.
So if DVD's having to watch through all this crap later to figure out what the hell happened, Redo the Third did show up. We have not seen We Do Not Pass. Therefore, Redo the Third, if indeed they were supposed to play, they will win. And so, yeah, but the Team Fancy Cock Dragon game was supposed to determine which team made the playoffs and which team would face possible relegation. So, Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, Redo the Third did play last week. I believe that was against Can't Score, Won't Score. So, yes, we will go ahead and say that Redo the Third does have the win.
Well, looks like everybody has decided that Friday Night Hockey is adjourned.
It would appear so, Killinger. We're kind of waiting to see. Really, the only thing in question is Team Fancy versus the Cog Dragons.
Yeah, and Fancy Slugger and Fancy V are the ones here. There's Dick Van Dijk.
Okay, good. He can help us sort all this out, I hope. Yeah, and Slugger is saying the Cock Dragons are not here. So that could be crucial to their season. Just the fact of not showing up tonight may mean that they get relegated to Division II.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
okay. So
Team Fancy's in the playoffs.
Congratulations to Team Fancy, Dr. Slugger, who is out there on the ice celebrating alone.
Oh man! All right. Well, congratulations. Yeah.
The last man standing.
King of the Hockey Hill.
Give him a close up there. He just scored a goal. And yes, he has assured his team a spot in the playoffs, and he is going to celebrate by getting some Taco Bell. I approve, sir.
Yes, that works for me.
That dollar menu, you cannot beat that. So, yes, what better way to celebrate than to go to the Bell? And they got that Baja Blast. You can't beat that Baja Blast. So, yeah, so now I think that means that the playoffs are all set. Although I couldn't begin to start running them down for you. I can just tell you that they're set. Oh,
yeah,
God.
Fair enough.
We may
or may not be next week. We'll see.
Yes. But as far as I know, it looks like we've got everything sorted as much as it's going to get sorted tonight for damn sure, as everybody has left the server. So, after that exciting game with Knights of Jerusalem and Can't Score, Won't Score, we now know that Can't Score, Won't Score will be the #1 seed, and Knights of Jerusalem will be the 2nd, and I believe Redo the 3rd will have gotten, just by showing up, the last playoff spot in Division II. As far as Division I, it's going to be, of course, 3-pronger. Let's see. Two Buff did defeat We Clean Now last week, so that makes them the 2nd seed. And with Team Fancy's win tonight, and I've got air quotes around win, Killinger, they will make the playoffs as well, and the Cock Dragons will face relegation. So, and
got it, about as straight as anyone could possibly straighten it.
Yeah, and We Clean Now will obviously be in there as well, I think. But they're in something. Okay. But yeah, that's we'll have all this figured out by next week. We'll start the presumably start the best of 3s in the playoffs. And in the meantime, yes, we were talking about the YouTube. You can see all these games and more if you go to YouTube and type in IBN Casting, and it will take you to the YouTube where you can watch all the past Friday Night Hockeys as well as Rec Tuesdays. You might want to check out the Rec Tuesday, the last one we did. It's this Tuesday. We're hoping to have the game out for you to play. a new version of it. And don't forget, December the 20th, that's a Saturday, we will be here bringing you the Christmas Cup of #Wrecked. It will be our first big online tournament for the game. 2v2 team deathmatch, teams of 2 facing off. Our friends at the DGL and Ura Gaming are helping us put that together, and it's going to be a huge thing. So we hope that you check it out. Definitely check out the DGL.org. Hey, I've got a hockey article up there right now, as a matter of fact. Yes, about how we made history a few weeks ago with Ayla, our virtual casting friend. And there's an article about that you can peruse, as well as many other sights and sounds that you can check out at the DGL.org. Thanks to them for helping us set everything up and for being friends of the #Wreck community and the Hockey Question Mark community. So, and be sure to follow us at IBN Casting on Twitter. We'll let you know all the latest about what we've got going on when we know it. Sometimes we don't know it right beforehand or even during some of the things that we do. So, yeah, it's good to have the Twitter to blast things out and let people know. Killinger, your thoughts? What an odd and unexpected night of Friday Night Hockey.
Yeah, the one thing about doing this, we've been doing this now for, what, a year and a half?
Yes, 6 seasons worth of, yes.
One thing I've learned is that there's never been 2 Friday nights that have been the same. Never at all.
Oh, that's so true.
It's always a brand new experience. Tonight was no different. So, a bit of a shame we had a no-show, but congratulations to Team Fancy. They gotta win. If any of the teams out there deserved it, it's probably them.
Yes, they played well all season.
They show up.
And they showed up. As we often say, Killinger, showing up in life is often half the battle. And it certainly is in the HQML and here on Friday Night Hockey. As, we saw it in a couple of cases there. Redo the third. They assured themselves of a playoff spot. If they didn't last week, they certainly did with their attendance this week. And yes, GG's to Knights of Jerusalem, as well as Can't Score, Won't Score, that was the match of the night, since it was really the only match of HQML. But what a match it was. And so a hard-fought battle. Knights of Jerusalem said, we really thought it was going to be a mauling, I believe was the term that Tidge used. But it was certainly not. They played very well. But Can't Score, Won't Score will be the #1 seed in Division II. We'll see how it all shakes out. You can check out the subreddit at r/hockey?, where we'll be hashing this out even further and trying to figure out the playoff picture. But I think that's as we said, that's as good as it's going to. That's as clear as it's going to be. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, oof, man.
But I think that's just a testament to parity of the league. We've talked about it before. We separated this thing into 2 divisions to try to make things a little more even-handed, but then it turned out that things are so close that it took an extra week of contest to figure out who was mathematically eligible for the playoffs. That's how close this season 6 was. That's how I'm going to look at it. Rather than look at a thorn bush, or a rose bush, see the thorns, we'll look at a thorn bush and see the roses. Yes, it's just a testament to how good all these players are and how strong this league has become.
Indeed. And I think that about wraps it up.
I think it does, Killinger. From all of us here at the Independent Broadcast Network, I want to thank everybody who sits through these things and watches them. Be sure and subscribe on the YouTube as we bring you more. Next week, we will be back for Friday Night Hockey. Whether it's the playoffs or not, who fucking knows, but we'll be here to cover whatever the hell is happening, and we hope you will be here to enjoy the shenanigans with us as well. I'm Winners with the One, and on behalf of Dr. Killinger and everybody here at the Independent Broadcast Network, thanks once again, everybody. Have a great weekend and a great evening.